Art Stories İstanbul. Contemporary İstanbul Uluslararası Çağdaş Sanat Fuarı.
This is the first year we're exhibiting at Contemporary Istanbul, and we're very pleased with the number of attendees, tens of thousands every day. There was a show of Banksy here in Istanbul last year, so people are very familiar with the work and are very excited to see an original piece. We've also brought a lot of geometric abstraction from the 50s and 60s, and that is something which I don't think people have seen much of in Istanbul, and that's that's receiving a lot of curiosity and questions and engagement.
I did hear on the sides of the fair that this year's success directly connected to the new director, if I may so. And now when we see a name like Victoria Miro, it's very important, especially because last year the participation of the international A-listers was low.
Yeah, of course. You know, we're very glad that Victoria Miro could be here. They're one of the best galleries in the world. 43 foreign galleries, 27 new galleries, 73 galleries in total. So it's a very big fair. That, you know, for me, it's very important to still get 40% top international galleries, 60% best of the region, which includes Russia, Romania, Bulgaria, Israel. So you'll see around the fair a lot of galleries from those regions. As you can see, today we should be expecting about 12,000 people. I think actually this year we should hit record numbers for visitors. Very much. I love this city and country, so I love it.
I feel like there is more interest. I feel that people in Istanbul are hungry for arts on all levels. First of all, the collectors are always eager to see new things. Young people in general, they are very open, eager to get themselves educated about the art market, about what's happening, and they're very positive about it.
Benim yaptığım sanat Anadolu, Mezopotamya ve Yunan mitolojisinden oluşuyor. Yani kendi doğduğum topraklardaki o efsaneler, mitlerden beslenerek sanat yapıyorum. Bu tabii şu anda dünyanın 26 ülkesinde benim işlerim gösteriliyor. Marlboro Galeri başta olmak üzere dünyada 6 galeriyle çalışıyorum.
Serinin ismi Yeşili Doldu. doğaya, yapay doğayla olan ilişkimizi sorgulayan bir seri. Bu da fotoğraf üzerine yağlı boya olan bir.
Это моя скульптура. Я сказала, я природа. А фуаг нужно всякий год подобрить очень красивые мысли, очень красивое искусство. Истанбул это для меня это перфект город. Это город все дает для искусства.
The Pyramid-Sanat is an art center that I founded 11 years ago. It shows contemporary art from Turkey or other countries and in a very different medium, sculptures, happenings, photography, painting, and all sorts of media within painting on how to treat the surface of the canvas. I've been doing art for half a century.
I have two pieces in the fair. So I have this piece in Pyramid-Sanat. It's a Poseidon with scuba equipment. So it's referring to an ancient sculpture, but it's wearing goggles. So this piece is about global warming, the rising of the seas. I'm assuming that even Poseidon will get into trouble when all the seas rise.
So nobody would know better than what has changed. How did the fair evolve?
Very good question. Actually, it evolved a lot. This is a matter of economics. I mean, in the last 15 years, economy boomed in Turkey, and we started seeing the per capita income increasing every year. So this contributed a lot to the formation of the new formations of the contemporary art in Istanbul. This year showed an incredible, enormous increase in number of the international collectors.
I hear more and more that big Turkish collectors, they prefer to buy foreign artists for the last 2 or 3 years. Do you share this view?
Do. I mean, Turkey was 15 years ago, 10 years ago, was a more introverted country. Globalization, Istanbul becoming a financial hub, international relations, finance pouring to Istanbul gave the possibilities of having more and more international artists for the galleries. 100 years ago, 50 years ago, it was much more easier to buy a Picasso, even for a wealthy man in Turkey, because art was not very much convoluted with capital as much as it is today, but they didn't. So today we don't have any Miros or Kalders or Rothkos or Picassos in Turkey. But 30 years from now, we will have many international artists who will be in the art history textbooks, and their works will be in Turkey.
Do you have any approximate idea? We have around 1,500 artworks here.
Yes.
Today. So what is their composite worth?
In Turkey, all over, there is a market for $300 million. And a good 30% of that is spent in the contemporary Istanbul Art Fair. $100 million, a part of it, a good part of it, will be spent in this art fair.
Art Stories İstanbul.